Alright. Hello guys
Today's
and
the
welcome.
day! Let's go meet up with Sucrose!
Yeah, that's right. So, that was a good timing too. Well, good and bad. Because I was just presenting myself. Alright. Hello guys, this is Game Miracle and today, well, not today. We are continuing with the second part of the story quest, the Winblume's Breath. So, if you remember from the last video, we were like doing some stuff. We ordered some like food from good hunters, and then we met with Sucrose, Albedo, Tighnari, Cyno, and also Collei outside of Mondstadt. We have a quite like nice conversation, really good time too, and oh my god, I can't believe that we didn't get enough of the of Cyno's jokes. I mean, I guess I were like quite okay with that, but yeah, I'd say we really have a good time. Although I am a little sad, for something that happened in this story quest that you may have noticed in the last video how I reacted. If you know, you know. All right. So now that we know that this prophecy is true and that we will be able to like bring do something to make it a reality, let's go to Sucrose and see if this can be done. And also, I think that we will have to like tell Collei the good news. So let us begin. Hi, Sucrose.
Sucrose, we're here! Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Ah, and Collei just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Apparently, Tighnari and Cyno both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
I see. So Collei being wanted to like help with this. A reliable friend. Huh. Understood. How has progress been? How has progress been on your end?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers. So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us. Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so in order to like get every riddle like done, we have to go and see other people in order to like help us trying to resolve these kind of things in order to like get to the final thing.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world. Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
I mean, you're not far from reality, or you don't have like that kind of like. Well, no. How can I say this? Albedo is the one for this, so you count as an expert too. I mean, she is a biologist, a bio. Uh, how is this say? I mean, it's a mix between biology and chemistry. So, I mean, she just focuses on one area. But I guess that she could, like, give us a hand too. Like, she shouldn't underestimate herself, to be honest.
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for. Huh? You really think so? Oh, but
What about Tighnari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Yes, that's true. I was also thinking in Tighnari since, yeah, he's a herbalist and also a forest watcher. So I guess that he could also like give us some hints or try to like solve a little bit this riddle.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Okay, so a guide that never loses their way. Perhaps an astrologer then? You mean Mona?
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely counts.
Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her astrology to guide people.
Would Bennett count?
What? Huh? Why Bennett? How does Bennett how does Bennett blend in this decision?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
I suppose I can't argue with that logic. Like the meme.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well?
Yes, actually Amber was the first person that it came to my mind. Then the other ones.
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yeah, we actually encountered her like out of nowhere. She was like going for a scout and then she saw us. I think that we defeated some monsters or something. And then she was like, stop right there. And then we went to Mondstadt.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
Yeah, Mika too. Oh, how could I forget Mika? I mean, I guess that he was not very well introduced back then. So yeah. Alright, so I guess we're going to see Mona, Bennett, Amber, and also Mika. Cool.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Cool! Another one for our list!
Wait, Collei should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
Yeah, let us go. Alright, so we are having our first and second group of people that we are going to ask. But now we have to like find Collei. I mean, yeah, it's quite long. I mean, we took the whole morning and also afternoon. What is this? And it's something the matter because, yeah, I mean, you'd think that she would take like, well, not too much in order to like come out, but oh, there she is. What?
Hi, Collei. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Collei seems to be wrapping gifts, and now she's frantically trying to hide it. I wonder who they're for. I wonder too. Well, I guess meeting new people here and trying to make friends, it really makes it up, huh?
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie.
One who would never lie.
Anyone spring to mind?
I don't know. That is quite weird, to be honest. I mean, the dialogue says that maybe Diluc. I mean, he never lies about stuff. I mean, and he's also like quite direct in some things. So yeah, I guess he made sense.
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
Makes sense. Yes, his secret alter ego, the Dark Knight hero. He must have to deny it if anyone asks. In that sense, he has a complicated relationship with the truth. Yeah, maybe.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure, but... You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time. I can't help but agree with you there.
Yeah, tell me about it.
There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Jean and Lisa.
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard, but from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse, like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave, like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
It's true. This prophecy seems very strict, but wow, she covers up for Lisa when she's like, not out of the library, huh?
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Collei, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
What gives you that impression?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something, but when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward.
Yep, that's Rosaria for you.
That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down. In that case, I think Cyno fits in this list too. True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
That's true. How could I forget Noelle? There's so many characters here, bro. Okay, so yeah. Then it is Rosaria, Cyno, Razor, and Noel. That is them.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
We already know who that is. Great. All great qualities, but that says nothing about her identity, to be honest.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Winblume festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah! I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no. Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
I mean, it's not what it means. Not necessarily, but you have a point. I mean, I'd say it's not what it means, but I guess we could ask her about that, maybe?
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Maybe Collei. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tighnari was teaching her to read. Oh, do I count?
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Okay, are you eligible for this one too, Sucrose? I mean, maybe?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Collei might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Yeah, that's true, Klee. Yeah, that's right. I guess that she would fit in that category too.
Alright then, Collei makes the short list.
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
How about if we split up, huh?
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
No problem. We can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Collei.
Capable Collei and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination. Okay, I promise I'll help. Capable Collei. Yeah, I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off
Oh, Paimon joined also. That also made a. Paimon also made like some sort of roleplay there. But at least it is quite nice to see Collei back with her smile again, trying to be a little more cheerish than being depressed, to be honest, or down. So, so much things. I guess that I didn't think that I thought that we were going like to separate in groups of three. But okay.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
How about layer?
Alright then. Alright then. Okay, fine, Lisa. Oh, so we are playing as Collei and Sucrose. Huh, what do you know? Okay, it's stringless. Why are we using this? Also this one too. Oh yeah, sacrificial fragments is best for Sucrose. Alright. I guess that we were going to like... I didn't expect it. I really was like thinking of like maybe that they will go on their own and we will see the traveler and everything.
Please be quiet within the premises and
Here we are, Lisa's lair.
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. And now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
Sucrose. Collei. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Collei-ing on someone. At least that's as far as Cyno.
Oh, please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Oh, well, that was an unexpected twist. We didn't expect. Why did Lisa have to go out? Fine. And yeah. Both of these men. It is quite nice to see them interact with each other. I can't wait to see Albedo and Collei.
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Collei and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
This.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Collei mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Collei, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
That's quite a long name. Why don't we call it the prophecy mailbox? That is. Because we are trying to gather information to reach one goal.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Do you get the feeling that Collei's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Collei, she'd never known happiness or youth. But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Collei is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Collei and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
No. Like, he gets into that proud position of Mighty Eagle from the Angry Birds movie and says, no. Or I should mean yes.
Fine. Yes, we came out of concern for Collei. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as your teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you describe fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable. By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Collei into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Again, more rather than run that, rather than like siblings, I still consider them as a pair for some odd reason. Collei is their child, okay? After bidding farewell to Sucrose and Collei, okay, go on. Load, please. Can you load? It is taking its sweet time. Ah. Oh, there we go.
Guess we'll leave Collei and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah, most likely. So, let us go. So, so we are watching both sides. They went into the Favonius headquarters. Now we are going into the bulletin board. Huh, I guess it made sense that this will happen. Then we will meet some. Oh, surprisingly enough, they are together. Mika, Bennett, and Lisa. Why?
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here. Huh? Even Lisa's here.
And Razor. Hey everyone, long time no see.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
Hang on guys. Sorry for the interruption, guys. I I had a little visitor, so let us continue.
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Teacher is not at the usual place.
I have to agree.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while.
That's not true.
Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Yeah, he's another introvert, as I can see, or shy person. Hi, Mika. Good to see you again.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Winblume. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Wow, and the fact that Razor is assuring and also Mika is supporting that statement is quite cool.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. Oops.
That doesn't matter, you have quite much time. Why does Bennett, like, voice actor sounds different? He sounds a lot more different, but okay.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like Sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Alright, I see, Lisa. Then, at the moment, Sucrose and Collei arrive at Stormbearer Mountains. Oh, wow. So they went to another place and we are going to Star Snatch Cliff. Ugh.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Got it. Collei, please follow me.
I do say be careful because there are monsters around here. Okay, so we are back with this, like, with this team. Oh, there's some people there. That's Ember, Eula, and Noel, and Klee? Okay, I didn't expect this to see them.
It's our lucky day. There are several people over there.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies the girl with the long scarf.
Collei, we were just talking about you. Ah, right, I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Collei, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Collei. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Collei.
but you already knew that.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's a Knight of Favonius except for Collei and me.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Collei, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Albedo forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight. Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Collei. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yup. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Amber!
Sorry,
Oh no, she ruined the surprise. Oh, that's a low blow there. Oh. You're like, Yeah, she almost looked her with fierce eyes there. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
At least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
Still, she ruined that it was a surprise. Like they have some gifts for them.
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me! Tell me! I'm saved. Sucrose has given me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
But just say it then!
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yup, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Oh, yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Alright, we are done with them.
Are you okay, Collei?
No, she doesn't look quite well, to be honest.
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber, and I never will be.
One moment. Okay, sorry. I had to do something first. And I wanted to like stop at this moment because I really want to emphasize on this. Because she's trying to be like another person. But you know, that is not a good thing. You should be who you are and how you are. Because trying to be someone else, trying to be like a person that you admire so much is hard. And even if you tried your best at trying to do it, if you are doing it because of a force, because you are like feeling like you have to, or you have a different personality that doesn't fit like the personality that you're trying or person that you want to be, you're going to have a really bad time. So there is, I guess that Sucrose it really is the person because in the was the what it was an event from the again from here from Mondstadt, but it was a little bit different. I don't know how to put it, but Sucrose did say that she didn't like care if she wanted to like try to be in another like trying to have a different personality, trying to be someone else. She didn't care. She doesn't care. She wants to be who she is, and she enjoys herself. Like she really likes how she is, the way she acts, and even if she is not like very sociable and stuff, she is still like doesn't care. She likes who she is, to be honest. And that's what Collei really needs to like learn about sucrose. And I guess that we are reaching that point. This is quite nice, to be honest. But just want to make an emphasis. Even if you try to like be a different person, you may you may succeed, but for being myself neither. So yeah, I mean, some people would try it. Some people like would do like to like try have a similar personality or a very equal personality to other ones. But everyone has their own identity, their own personality, their own thoughts, their own feelings. So you should try to embrace yourself and like try to be I mean, be your person, but be a better person. And yes, we understand what Collei has been through. Elazar, then what happened with the Fatui and everything else. It makes sense. And then, yes, really made everything in her power to like not give up on her, and she didn't. And in the end, it turned out to be like this. Now she's free from Elazar. She's right here, so she should embrace it as how it is and who she is. But just wanted to stop that and say that. Let's continue with this.
Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Aw, Collei. Don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
Sorry. The two girls come to a stop at a place with some lovely scenery. Okay, sure. Then, as the race picks up, Collei tells her life story, from her childhood to her recent recovery from Elosaur. Sure.
Oh, I already knew bits and pieces about her, but still, why did she have to go through all that?
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Oh.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Collei. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Then, maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time I get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Winblume.
Your Tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together.
Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Collei needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different who's never met her before.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Collei needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Yes, even Tighnari, Cyno, and Albedo said this. It was quite nice, to be honest. Again, it is nice to see these people like interacting with each other. I don't know, I must admit, I didn't expect this to like. Again, I have to admit, I didn't expect this to like this. I didn't expect to like this so much. I mean, this is really nice. Again, this is really nice, to be honest. Just watching the characters interact with each other, trying to figure out their problems, try to solve them, meeting new friends, old friends, find a way to like understand each other is quite nice. I mean, this makes it more believable, not just a more believable story that is, and a more interesting like to play as. All right. Yes, I don't have enough time. So, all right. After having a gaze at a pretty good, like a pretty nice, an excellent interaction, I am going to stop recording right here. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you fucker, you don't you dare ruin my. There you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you did, leave a like and comment down below. Like, I don't know, what do you think that Sucrose and Collei have? I mean, it is in a different way because these interactions are so good, so nice, so unique. What do you think on their interactions and every other interaction that we have with the other characters too? I really want to know that on your comments because again, I am enjoying this. I am really liking this. So, yes. Also, please consider to subscribe to this channel so you can see more content like this and don't miss on everything that I will be uploading. Again, thank you all so much for watching. This was Game Miracle and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!